I've been kind of busy the last couple weeks, so we're going to get on here. We're going to sell some baits tonight. I got a bunch more Lucky Crafts. I got a bunch of random hard baits, stuff like that. What's up, Lucas? And we're going to do some giveaways. I am giving away a 6 cents Jigsaw bladed jig tonight. Be our buyer's giveaway. Look here. There we go. I'm going to give you your pick. I've got a few colors here, and you can get your pick, or I'll give you white and pink one and some bubble gum. But we're going to start it out right now. What's up, Garrett? Love your new boat, Garrett. I'm going to start a little giveaway here, a little soft plastic pack from my friends over at Motion Fishing. They gave me some stuff to do some giveaways with, so I'm going to put it to good use. This is a really cool bait. This is kind of like a beaver creature style bait. I forgot the name of it. Look at this guy. Mmm. Got some got some decent scent on it. This would be a player here. Ooh, this water keeps coming, getting dirty here where I'm at pretty quick. And then a nice little crawl trailer. It's kind of a green pumpkin, a little bit of blue to it. So we're gonna do that. Follower giveaway coming right up. Let's go ahead and run that. And so follower giveaway number one. All you gotta do is be following me. You can hit the top right. You can get yourself a little motion fishing plastic pack. But I'm gonna run. I got a bunch of stuff laying on my table here, some stuff at my feet, and then we're gonna go walk around, and we're going to. You guys tell me what you guys want, requests, and we'll try to get that as quick as possible. I got hard baits, lipless baits, crankbaits, jerk baits. I got stuff in the package. I got Normans in the package. I got DD 22s, DD 14s. I got Lucky Crafts from Square Bills, Dick Cranks, and just random stuff. So we'll take a box around, fill the box, sell it, go back, look through the bait room. I'm going to try to go get about 150 items sold tonight. So everything is going to be sudden death. Steve, I am leaving for the Classic Friday morning. I've got a union meeting uh, here locally, and I'm going to leave from there. I'll be in Knoxville about 1 or 2 o'clock Friday. I'll be there Friday, Saturday, and part of Sunday. So. All right, first bait. Let's just go straight up. I got a little Bill Norman laying right in front of me here. Bill Norman deep little end. How about this? Little Dill Fire Tiger Coach Dog gel coat deep little end. Absolutely, Frank. You can find me over at the Powerhouse Lithium booth. I'm gonna be working with those guys and hopefully starting a good relationship with those guys at Powerhouse. And yeah, try to get their batteries out to people. And I'm gonna walk around, do all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna try to do a stream on YouTube. Classic Expo walk around as well. I'll be hanging out with Hella Bass. So here we go, pretty good shape. Got the old style bill on it, and here we go. Yeah, that's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to try to upgrade and get my own source. I've got a motor issue right now. So, all right, 15 seconds sudden death auction one. Here we go. Deep little end, old school Bill Norman, Coach Dog, gel coat, deep little end. We are running. All right, no takers. All right. Well, how about a Lucky Craft jerk bait? I believe this is a lightning pointer. I could be wrong. Ghost minnow color. Go Lucky Craft. We're starting everything at $1. Here we go. 15 seconds, sudden death. And first time buyers, I always send them a free bait. Lucky Craft. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me, Phil? Sudsville, thank you. Great deal. $3 on Lucky Craft. Any Excalibur? I do not believe so. I've got to find a bag for that. Yeah, so my cat has joined me. I've got a anytime, man. Anytime. We're trying to move product $1, $10, who cares? Let's get it out the door. $3 on a Lucky Craft's always a good deal. Uh, yeah, I got a problem on my outboard. I don't know if it's my plugs are bad or I got a cool pack going down. Started giving me a little issue in that BFL. So BFL guys, I finished 24th. Nothing to really brag about, but I literally didn't catch one bass in 2 days practice on Kentucky Lake, and probably caught 30 fish Saturday in that BFL. We've got a ton of 14.5 inch bass. Caught most of my fish actually on a rock crawler and the 6 cents flat F4. And then at 3 o'clock, I went to the dirt and caught a really good on a jackhammer with the new blade minnow trailer. Actually, caught one that was like 5'11" with 15 minutes left. So, dude, it was Garrett. It was. I saw that, Joey. I mean, the bigs are starting to bite. So, all right, here we go. How about a jerking bait? Here's old school Rogue, Smithwick Rogue. Uh, this has got the, I believe that's the shallow bill and chrome or gold, black back, orange belly. This is a classic color. Here we go. Everything tonight, sudden death. It starts at $1, and in 15 seconds, once it's gone, it sells. Hook and face. Thank you, sir. And the giveaway winner is Seafish Run. Congratulations, Seafish Run. You got this little gift package from Motion Fishing. And tell you what, our next giveaway is going to be. I bought these myself, but I'm going to be really nice. I'm going to be really nice. I'm going to give away a pack of hot up Judy fish. Dude, I haven't even thrown the jigsaw, so I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've still got a jackhammer time on, but I do like the jigsaw minnow. But here's our next follower giveaway: a pack of hot up G fish. These are like $15 a piece. So, all right, now I got to get this gentleman's bait in a bag for him, Mr. Hook and Face. Great name. You caught a 6 pounder on the PB and J color rock crawler. It's hard. Got beat by a dude with a 10 pounder, dude. It's hard to win when people catching tens. That's for sure, Blake. Oh, chatterbait. So funny story. Here we go. Here's a random bait. I'll tell you in a second. Here's a Suddeth Little Earl. Check out that little Earl right there. Foam bait. Here we go. Suddeth Little Earl, classic bait. Those guys that know will know what this is. Wow. One oh, $2. That's a hell of a deal. That's probably a $10, $15 bait. I've been watching Whatnot lately. I think a lot of people are getting burned out. I don't think there's enough buyers on him anymore. So that's one reason I took a break. All right. Funny stories. I actually my co-angler got third place in that BFL. And right, I mean, I was literally telling my co-angler, I said, man, I've caught a lot of 3.5 to 4 pound fish on chatterbait. I've never caught a great big one. I never caught one over 5 that wasn't at Lake X. And I literally had just finished that, and I said, "This fish hit," and I said, "Get the net. This is a great big one." He said, "You serious?" And I said, "Yes." And it come up and jumped, and he said, "Holy cow!" He thought it was over 6, but I said, "Nah, I'm pretty sure it's like 5'10", 5'11". Ended up weighing 5'11". So, all right. So if my OG guys know what this is a Lure Jensen sugar shad, old school lipless bait, gold black back. Don't see these very much anymore. So here we go. Shout out to the OGs. Lure Jensen sugar shad. Dude, as tough as Kentucky Lake was the other week, I felt like I did 33 shows in progress right now. Yeah, I feel like Sunday nights, that used to be a time I really like to go. Thank you, Hook and Face. That was my favorite time to go. There's Hellabass baits. Thank you, Hellabass, for raiding in the show, my friend. Um, there wasn't a lot of people in on Sunday nights, and I feel like now everybody wants to be on Sunday nights. But I may have to go back. I may have to go to Saturday nights, but it's hard on Saturdays for me sometimes. But daytime guys, uh, I'm going to run a couple shows during the day this week. I think I'm going to do one on Tuesday and Thursdays, a couple like 11 p.m. shows. So, all right, here's a really good old school bait. This is a Rapala Fat Wrap Finland. Little Fat Wrap Finland. This one's silent and it's got white chartreuse top. What's up, Tom? Boss and I had to move it. I was going to do it tonight, but I'll probably end up doing it Sunday back from the classic. I've just got a lot of stuff I got to move. So, all right, little Fat Wrap Rapala old school bait, pearl chartreuse back. Is it? These are getting a little tougher to find, especially the balsa ones. And Randers, thank you, sir. Thank you. And as always, if you're a first time buyer, I always find something free to throw in your package. But we're going after I sell what's on the table here, we'll go walk around the bait room. Here's another fat rat, kind of the full shad color. This one's in really good shape. Got a little dirt on there, but nothing crazy. It's a good looking bait right there. I better check out this Snapchat. All right, here we go. Another little fat rat. Tom, what's up, buddy? You guys let me know what's some stuff you're interested in buying. Most everything I got's used or new in the package. Thank you, Jim. And we'll run through the bait room too. I got deep cranks, lipless cranks, square bills, Rapalas, RCLC 1 point. I do got some of those JJ. All right. All right, here's a little glass. I don't know if I have RCs, but I've got some TO 1.5s. Here we go. Here's a little glass shad wrap. This is a beauty. Really like this guy right here. Little glass shad wrap. And don't think a shad wrap is just a wintertime bait. There's a lot of guys that catch fish on these right here, in the post spawn summertime. It's just a man. I love that full flash. Thank you, Randy. And we'll do another giveaway at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, I'll do a giveaway of some hot up. Anybody interested in a Corki? I got a couple Corkis we could sell if you guys are interested. Here's I don't know who makes this. This is some kind of KO. Nice little jerk bait. It's kind of a 110 KO. Really good perch style bait, urchin baits. Run a Corky. All right, give me a minute. Here we go. A little perch style. Someone's custom painted this. It's a good looking bait, actually. I don't know who the painter was, but they did a good job. Good. If I was a jerkbait guy up north, I would like this. For $4. Hey, you made a first purchase, Tom. I tell you what, we're gonna send you a free bait. You'll have an extra bait in your package when you get it, so don't freak out. I did it on purpose. Trying to find some bags here. There we go. I always hook up my guys. Thank you so much. I won't freak out. Well, I get messages a lot, and I was like, "Hey, I had this extra bait," and I said, "You was your first time buyer, man. It's what you get." So, all right. Here's another Lord Jensen sugar shad. This one doesn't have hooks. Glides. I don't know if I have any glides tonight, but here we go. Lord Jensen sugar shad. This is more of just a basic kind of shad color, old school lipless bait. Terry Bolton Jr. used to tell me this was his favorite fall lipless. Little Jensen sugar shad. Man, it's kind of a different material than a lot of stuff newer. Hook and face. He takes it down. He likes the sugar shad. I got about 15, 20 items here, and then we'll go any Excalibur traps. If it doesn't come with hooks, I'll let you know. So the one you got, it did have hooks on it, Tom. A lot of the stuff I sell is stuff I buy from lots at yard sales, marketplaces, stuff like that. All right, here we go. How about a 2-for-1 deal? Here's 2 Raven Red Cordell spots. These aren't the Jimmy Houston ones. These are in great shape. 2 Raven Red Cordell spots. Good shape. Here we go. Half ounce. Boom. 2-for-1 on Cordell spots. Raven Red. Hella Bass Baits is really bidding these up. That's right, Brad. It's been rough to be a Tennessee fan. All right, thank you, Tom. Get you another package here. I got a lot of lipless baits too. You know, if you guys are wanting rattle traps and stuff, we can definitely move some rattle traps. Matter of fact, how about 2 red eye shads? Would you guys like to do a couple red eye shads? Let's do it. 2 red eye shads, half ounce, bleeding. This one's like new. Chrome black back, bleeding red eye shad. Chrome blueback red eye shad. I do, Brad. I'll have to dig and find them, but I believe I got some quarters. Here we go. 2-for-1 on the red eyes. Chrome black, chrome blue bundle. I don't remember that. 1/4 ounce red eye shads. And Seafish Run. Good name. I like that. Seafish Run. Like I said, we'll go bait hunting here in a minute in the bait room. So we're on my desk. Let's see. Here's an old school. Here's a mag 1-ounce rattle trap. Oh, Bar Fish Co. This is the old school. This is 1-ounce rattle trap right here. Ready? 1 ounce. Oh, big guy. Looks like an old striped bass. Man, this thing's loud. And someone's put some triple grip hooks on it, so they were serious about it. Thank you, Hook and Face. That hat is bitch. I don't know what that means. Are you saying I'm a bitch or do you mean that hat is bitching? Like rad. Oh, okay. It didn't have the bitch in, it just said that hat is bitch. Here's a single rattle trap. Not sure what color this is. This is kind of a weird old school rattle trap color, kind of like an olive green back. Old Bill Lewis right here. Man likes this guy. It's different. Some of them old colors like this, I always thought caught fish really well. Just kind of natural. Nothing crazy about it. It's just thank you, Randy. For $3. Can't go wrong. I do got lots of rattle traps. Do got lots of rattle traps. Let's run this Norman one more time. Let's try her again. Norman deep little end. Norman deep little end. This one's in good shape. Any fat wraps? Yes. I got another one right up here. It's a pretty tough one. Norman deep little end. Kind of a fire tiger Joe coach up. Run it? Sure will. Matter of fact, I got a couple of them. Where JJ's going to take a deep little end for $1. Great deal. Normans have been hot for the last few months, so $1 for a Norman is pretty good. Fat wraps have been called. Oh, I got two. I got another Norman. I got two Normans and a fat wrap. I don't even know what this thing is. We'll run it too. All right. Empty Plano box. I don't know what this thing is. If anybody knows, that's cool, but I'm going to sell this thing. Here we go. Whatever it is, let's run it. Not sure what this is. I have no clue. It looks cool, but definitely something cool to hang on your wall. Ugly cow bait. It's the Chick-fil-A. Start on the glide bait far right hanging up. That that's a weight bait. You talk about that's a clutch eco, and that's a 6 cents draw. I won't sell that one. That's a paperweight. That's $200. Lowest rack. Those are actually one. I'm fixing to put those in my boat. Fat wraps coming up, buddy. All these glides down here, I can't. Uh, I'm not going to sell those, to be honest with you. On that paperweight, it would be at least $150 start. But all right, I got two fat wraps here. This one's, and I may have more as well. Tom, we'll go look at this one's. His little fat wrap, brown crawdad. Somebody's painted some red gills on it. I mean, buy it for $1 or two. Good color, decent shape. Somebody's painted on it. Probably needs cleaned up. I got some in better shape though, so y'all don't go crazy on this one. Thank you, Hook and Face. I like to let y'all know if there's any imperfections in something. You throw some cleaner on that. Yeah, clean up good. All right, here's another fat wrap. Uh, let's wipe this down. So this is the best cleaner ever. This is called Totally Awesome. So you spray it on your bait. Get your little paper towel. You get the cleaner. This thing's gonna look really good. This is a chrome blue fat wrap, chartreuse lip on it, the red belly. Here we go. Look at that. Little old school fat wrap. I think these chartreuse bills are kind of hard to get. Here we go. Let's run it. This is a fat wrap 5, I believe. It is good. Dude, I use it in everything. I cleaned my boat with it the other day. I cleaned out the tackle locker and all kinds of stuff. I use it in my truck too. Thank you, Randers. You could definitely brush your teeth with it. Are you good? Hellabass and I are staying together at the Classic. Unfortunately, I'm not going to drive my big old pickup truck to Knoxville, so I'll have to shuttle him around in the little Jeep, my little SUV. All right, how about a random popar? Random popar. I believe this is a P65. I won't be there till Friday, Hellabass, but if you want to do a Friday night live stream, I'd be glad to do it. A little pop off. I believe this is a P65. It's not in perfect shape. It's got some hook rash on it, but here we go. Old school pop art. Uh oh no, I don't. I'll go jump off Neyland Stadium. Garrett McDowell's gonna take a pop art for $1. Absolutely. Great deal. Worth the price of admission there. That actually might have been P70. All right. Here we go. Here's a little shallow diving Rapala. This is or no, I'm sorry. This is a storm crankbait. Very similar to the shallow cranking wrap, but it's a beautiful pearl color, and it's got sure set hooks on it. Here we go. Little storm shallow crank. Yeah, I think it was a P65, but I had to double check because I heard the knocker in it. Little storm shallow crank. Thank you, Randy. We're going to sell a lot of baits at $1 tonight, I believe. Stop by the Epic booth. I'll be there, Brian. You know it. All right. How about a Lure Jensen? Uh, Not a Timber Tiger. This is a little quarter-ounce hot lips. Quarter-ounce hot lips. Fire Tiger. Here we go. I got a really good shad wrap up here, too. Like you don't see very often. Quarter-ounce hot lips. Thank you, JJ. Oh, dang, we're already on 20. Moving fast, boys. Barking spiders are happening, too. Check out this shad wrap. This is a number 4, I believe. It might be even number 3. It's a pretty small, but it's a goldfish color shad wrap. I'm gonna hit it with the awesome real quick. Sometimes it do be like that, JJ. There's so many shows going on right now. And I'll be honest, I didn't advertise this show at all, but whatever. Look at here. Look at this little shad wrap. This is a number 3, I believe. And this is a goldfish color. You don't see this one very often at all. I wish I had this in the 7. Here we go. That little fuzz ball off there. Brad's bidding because this is the Vols color right here. Hook and face. Take it down. Thank you, sir. I think that's a good deal. I wish I had some more in that color, to be honest with you. And that was in good shape. The hooks are even still really sharp on it. It's 21. All right. Here's a bone wigglewort. This is the transition period between storm and Rapala. So a little bone orange wart fish catcher. It's not pre-Rapala. It's kind of the in-between year or two. If you notice, the lip has this little pivot in it. They do catch fish. Bass tricks. Greatest swim bait ever. Thank you, Randers. We might put some bass tricks on here. Why not? Anybody be interested? I got a bunch of OGs. I don't like to get rid of them because they still catch fish. All right. How about DT16? Rapala DT16. Rapala DT16 in shad. It's got a few little bumps. Like, I don't know. It's in really good shape. The bill it's like it's never fished, but huh. All right. Probably where some hooks hit it. Here we go. DT16 in full shad. Any Bagleys? I may have some Bagleys, Mr. Krabs. Thank you, Daryl. tough colored ones. I've got some tough colored ones, but you're gonna pay a tough price for them. I hate to say that. Any DT6 needs shad, orange belly color. I do have some DT6 Tyler. Let me. We're gonna walk through my bait room here in a little bit. Matter of fact, pretty soon, and we'll see what we got for DT6s. This is one of my favorite colorado traps ever. Let's see what else I got near me before I go walking around like I always do. Oh, how about some squirt bills, guys? How about some square bills? Hell, how about a sore pecker's air spook? Clean it up a little bit. It does not have hooks on it. Hit that with that. Awesome. Here you go. Zero Spook. Original Zero Spook. White red head, or as I like to call it, the sore pecker. Here you go. No hooks on it. Zero original Zara Spook. This is a one piece. Yep, you can't beat it. Dude, this color catches. I don't know why, but it does catch fish. Warren's gonna take it down for $1. Warren, goodbye there, buddy. Dollar baits tonight. That's okay. Gonna have a giveaway here in a few minutes. Oh, King Griffey Jr., number 24. All right, here's some just basic square bells. Strike King 2.5s. It's a great time of the year to throw a square bill. And then here's some diamond shad from Strike King. Uh-oh. Here's another. I will have a sale on these boxes at some time. All right. First up, here's a Lucky Strike, not Lucky Craft RC 1.5. Lucky Strike, square bill. Chartreuse Sexy Shad. Lucky Strike RC. Garrett's going to take it down. Thank you, Garrett. Good deals tonight, guys. Good deals. Hmm. Now, I should have comboed this. Here's the, look at it. This is the Lucky Strike RC 0.5. This is like the Lucky Craft 0.5. This is the Lucky Strike version. Same color. This is a BFS little square bill. The Lucky Strike 0.5 RC. Great little river crankbait. Highly pressured waters. JJ, thank you, sir. I just got a few more things to sell up here. We'll go walking around the bait ring. If I get any requests, let me know. All right, here's another 1/4 ounce hot lips. 1/4 ounce hot lips. This is a white with some black dots on it. Pretty unique color, actually. Here we go. 1/4 ounce hot lips. White with black on it. And a red eye. So pearl red eye. That's going to catch them. The old Bandit Pearl Red Eye Bandit was a really good one. Thank you, Daryl. All right. How about another Norman? Getting to the nitty gritty. Here's a deep little end, chartreuse blue gel coat, one of the best fish catching colors they made. Deep little end. Here we go. It's like brand new. Mm. Almost 40, 50 people in here. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on your Sunday evening. We're going to run about 10 o'clock tonight. Thank you, Randers. Good pickup. And I got to start the new reward seasons again. Remind me to set that up. I'm going to give guys some loyalty discounts for tuning into the show. Last deep land right now. There's another little deep land fire tiger. It does have a little blemish here. I don't think it's cracked. It just looks like where the gel coat might have cracked. But anyway, I'm not saying bid it up real high, but it is what it is. For a buck or two to be all right. What's up, Jeff? Good deal, JJ. Good deal. All right, it's giveaway time. Let me giveaway number 2 is fixing to come up. Giveaway number 2. Here we go. This is a 5.2-inch Judy fish. Not sure what color, but it's beautiful. These are like 12, 13 bucks a bag. These are for minnow guys. You can use this as a chatterbait trailer if you want to. Giveaway. Here we go. It's running. So a pack of JDM baits, the hide up Judy fish. This is the same company that makes the Corki. So I'll get in for that. Let's see what else. Ooh, here we go. How about some Build Ants fat-free shads? This one might be in pretty good shape here. I got 2 of them. This one is in beautiful shape, actually. I think fat-free shads clean up the best about any crankbait in a Norman. Here we go. Suspending fat-free shad Build Ants. This is actually the almost the fingerling size, early model. Here we go. Build Ants, fat-free shad suspending, pearl with the red eye. I've got 2 of them. So if you don't win the first one, you'll get a chance at the second one. Thank you, Jim. Here's another one. Here's another fat-free shad. I'll clean it up real quick. Same model, same everything. I just had duplicates. Suspending fat-free shad, hollow and pearl. Somebody's put some Sharpie on it, but it'll be all right. Here we go. Suspending fat-free shad. Build Ants. I'll show you this side. It's got this little, I don't know, something on the hologram, but still in really good shape. I don't think the bill's ever been used. The bill looks in really good shape. Thank you, Garrett. Make sure you guys get in that giveaway. Only 22 people in a giveaway for a pack of $10 orders. Maybe you don't have a lot of minute shakers. That's okay. I'm still learning the minute deal myself. All right. What about in the package, Norman? How about a Norman DD22 in the package, color code 49. That's the baby bass. Norman DD22, old packaging in the package. Jonathan, oh, hook and face is going to get it there. Well, guess what? How about another one? Chartreuse greenback classic DD22, made in the USA, pre-Pradco. Now, I might have some special juice color DD22s here in a minute as well. If you guys like DD22s. $1. Good get, BC. $1. Okay, let's do. Here's a couple Strike King Diamond Shad. A chrome blue back. This one does not have hooks. It's not in bad shape. The blue's actually kind of faded off the back, but that's why I'm going to do that. And then we got a 1/4 ounce Diamond Shad Chartreuse blackback. So here we go. Here's 2 Diamond Shad, one without hooks, and then you got the small 1/4 ounce Diamond Shad Chartreuse blackback. And I may can look and find some more Diamond Shads too. There's Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it, man. All right. I'm gonna run some Strike King square bills real quick, and then yeah, we'll look. We're gonna look for some baits. So we'll try to find some fat wraps for you, Tom, and anybody else. We're gonna get some Lucky Crafts. Man, I kind of want to run this balsa bait here real quick. I gotta clean it up. This is a Strike King Balsa King Bill Dance old crankbait. If you look on the bill, this little circle, it says Strike King. Check this out. This old Bill Dance Dancing King. It's in pretty good shape. It does have a little spot right here. Just a little crack. Epoxy can handle that. Here we go. Little Dancing King balsa bait. Great color though. These are made by Sisson. That's awesome. Crankbait King in here. Give me some fact checking. So Lee Sisson made this stuff for Strike King. That's pretty awesome. Froggy, thank you. All right. Fixing to run some basic stuff. All right. Who won the Judy fish? Who won the giveaway? Okay, JJ. Number 30. All right. Let's do some good deals here. Some Strike King 2.5s. How about a really good deal? How about 2 Sexy Shad 2.5 square bills? 2 Sexy Shad 2.5 Strike Kings bundle. 2.2, 2.5 Strike King Sexy Shad square bills. Randy's going to take advantage of that deal. $2.50 a piece. Crankbait King sells them for $5 at the shows. Just kidding. I don't know what he sells them for, to be honest with you. I have seen some talk and speculation of eBay Live fixing to start up for the public, and I think that's going to change things on the bait some. All right, 2.5 Strike King in Gizzard. I believe I do, Max. 2.5 in Gizzard. Yeah, I think eBay Live selling really goes. It's going to hurt Whatnot quite a bit. Just there's so many more people on the platform. Thank you, Jim. But to the guys that have big accounts on eBay, like Crankbait King sells on there quite a bit, it'd be very beneficial. I may switch. I don't sell that much on eBay anymore, and honestly, it's about getting out to the public and more people, and whatnot getting really watered down. I enjoy doing this though, so all right. See what I got up top here. Nothing else crazy. Let's go hunt some baits. Well, Crankbait King is on here. Dog, what about this baglet? Look at this thing. Yeah. So the crowd is definitely younger on whatnot. A lot of people asking for the Guggen baits. I haven't, dude. It's a giant. Look at my arm. Like I'm not sure this belongs on whatnot. To be honest with you, yeah. This is a big dude. So here's a. Let's see if we can get a reference here. So this is an 8-inch paperweight, and there's this baglet. So I think I'm going to keep this guy. Do I have any Guggen contenders? Yeah, I do. In the trash can. All right, let's go look around for some baits. Let me get a box. Let me get a box here that I can stock up. We'll go look for some baits. We'll walk around the bait room. I know you were. So they are coming out with the Gizzy Glide. It's really weird. Six Sense has got a Gizzard Glide coming. Maybe it's because the guy that designs the baits for Guggen used to work for Six Sense. I don't know what's going on there, but I will say from what I saw from the new Gizzard Glide from Guggen, and you tell Epic I said this, it actually looks pretty good, and it looks like they've actually done some actual work and design on it versus just hey, we want something that looks like everybody else's. So, all right. Here we go. Let's go to the Lucky Craft real quick. Let's uh let's load up on some Lucky Crafts. Look here. Got a TO 2.5. Look here. How about a TO RTO 3.5 XD? Oh man, look at that. That's the color right there. Look here. That's LC RTO series. What we got? Oh, that's a RTO 1.5 DD. There's a LC 2.0 D10. There's a RTO 2.5 DD. That ski race down there. Ooh, I don't know if I need to move that one. So 1.5 DD. Let's see if we can get different colors in here. I got a lot of chartreuse and blue. Dude, so here's the deal, Cobb. Mike Otten sold everything. I talked to him about 2 years ago. Ooh, how about a pointer 100? How about another pointer 100? These are all old school. Trying to find some different things. No, somebody said Stacy. Got flash pointer. There's an LVRTO. I have not ran across one in a while on spinner baits. Those are tough. I actually sold these magnums. These are not for sale, but these are tough to find. God. Moorhead don't want to sell no baits to me. I done hit him up. He said, I'm not selling to you because you're just going to turn around and sell them for more money. Thank you, Streck. Appreciate it. I mean, it's whatever. He's got an ungodly collection of -1s. All right, I'm trying to go through all these packages here. Here we go. Delta Crazy Red Craw LC 2.5. It's a good one. Look at here. There's an RTO 1.5. See a package that's been blown up. That ain't good. Oh, look, another little Brent Ailer. I didn't know I had two of them. I sold that one last week. That's a good bait right there. Let's put that in there. Yes, I know there's a chartreuse purple down here. It is not for sale. And hell, let's run a craw skeet. Uh, look, that's an old Lucky Craft. Uh, ooh, look here. I want to open this one really quickly. Set my phone down for just a second. One more Lucky Craft. Damn, I didn't know I had all these. Hell yeah. Chartreuse black back RTO. So we got a bunch of Lucky Crafts here. Let me go get a box to put these in. Use this box here. And then we're going to do some more bait hunting. We're going to try to get loaded up for about an hour and a half of bait selling. This is like picking out baseball cards, which I just bought a bunch of. My son got me in all the baseball cards. Set that right there on top of the shipping supplies. All right. See if there's anything in here you guys want. We got some Berkeley gripper jigs. How about that? Interested in some Berkeley gripper jigs in the pack? What's in there? There's a bunch of this is that stuff isn't for sale. How about some what we got here? How about some uh mustad triple grips? You interested in that? Maybe say that for different. What's in here? Just a bunch of random stuff in there. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's a Corki. How about a Corki fish? Let's run the Corki fish. Someone said something about rogues. I see some rogues in package right over here. I believe it's rogues. Let's see what's down in here. There's a couple of, actually, these are Smithwick deep diving rogues. 1/0 and 2/0 Lucky Duck. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see down here. We got some random ass topwaters. Look at this son bitch here. Here we go. I'm a big stick. Man, that's a big ass bait. I'm a big stick. Here's a Super Spook Junior. It's not a bad one. Um, this is broken stuff, but a nice jitterbug in here. I bet this jointed Rapala. Crankbait King may know a little bit more about that one than me. That is that's worth putting up on the whatnot tonight. What we got in here? Some of this is just so random. A bunch of little poppers in here. Got chug bugger, pico, little pops. There's a Pose Elite. It's not in really good shape. Here we go. How about a tsunami? Sammy imitator. I need another damn box. All right. Let's see what we got here. I do know fat wraps have been called for. Here we go. There's a neon bluegill Strike King. Everybody likes Strike King. We'll put that up on the table. Here's what is this? Here's some kind of old Rapala right here. Arashi topwalkers or depths. Let's put this Rapala on there. That's a different kind of guy. I got an Arashi topwater walker, but some of them. What about these guys? I don't know. I'm not big into this. We can move them though. Of course, when I try to grab, we'll do two of these at one time. Two of the same ones. This might be good for the steelhead guys or something like that. God dang. Put these on my desk here. Put another KVD square bill. Chartreuse blackback 2.5. All right. What else do we got? Here's kind of a 1.5. This is cool. Here's a nice little square A bomber. Oh, what's down here at my feet? Oh man, look at all these. There's little John KOs, and I didn't realize that. A bunch of frogs. Let's just keep going through these boxes. Here we go. Here's a DT20 Rapala. There's some Z Boss in here. There's a Grand Shad. Some big deep cranks, boys. Here we go. Can never have enough big crankbaits. Like the Z Boss. We're just gonna keep hunting around. Well, rattling wraps. I do have some. Everybody, here's some good Strike King 5XDs or Series 5 in here. I think it's a Series 4 right there. There's a 6XD in really good shape. About a little black spro frog. Any Excalibur traps? No, sir, I don't. I don't. There's a good little mini spro frog. Here's another DT10 shad in Rapala. You know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'm going to combine this box. There's some plug knockers. I need to take these with me. I don't know if I need to sell them. Lots of sexy shads, boys. Lots of sexy shad. How popular was that color? There's some trebles. Just still look at that box. I've got to get this thing cleaned up. I got so many boxes. Let's see. What's in this? Ooh, that's a good little rebel crawl in there. I believe that's a rebel crawl. Big top order, a little rich. I've got some big top. That's a good looking. Is that a rebel? I don't think that's a rebel. Could be wrong. It is a rebel. That's a good looking sucker. This one, that's an old Strike King's nose head. All right, keep on going here. Got some paint on the lips. Gonna have to pass on that stuff. Oh, big top water. Somebody called it. Come on, box. Open up, you son of a bitch. No, it was not a man. It's Lucky Duck. Oh, here we go. Found a badass fat-free shad. Check this. Now that's a good-looking fat-free shad. That's the Chartreuse Blue, and it's like a matte finish. And then somebody asked for, I don't know. Here we go. Here's a big topwater. Look at there. Big old Cordell. I'm just putting shit on my desk. There's another good 6XD. I love that one. It's got that a little bit of different shine to it. I believe that's a Series 6, actually. I don't know look at these XPS cranks. These are good looking. Yeah, we'll put these XPS cranks up there. I gotta move some of this stuff. More top waters. You know what we got in here? And that's an XPS top water. Here's a little Yozuri top water. I'm getting kind of thin on some of this stuff. All right. Jim likes top water. We all like top water. Ooh, look at this. This is a baby. It's a custom painted BER Zara puppy. Ooh, I like that. Just throw it in the pile. Just throw it in the pile. All right, look, here we go. Here's some lots of glass shad wraps and stuff. It's a Strike King Lucky Shad right there. No? Where's that River to Sea? I'm not sure. We'll move it though. We got blueback herring shad wrap. That's a good one. I think that's a shad dancer down there. And there's a good OG Yozuri lipless. Here's another good looking. Look at these glass shad wraps. Ooh, these are nice. Nice box of stuff right here. Any old Smithwick Rogues? Yeah, I'm sure we do. Sure, I do somewhere. Let's see. Bunch of random ass spoons in here. It's in this Busby box. Oh, here we go. Here's a brat. I'm looking for them fat wraps somebody wants them. So I gotta lay my phone down. When I want to get in the box, they don't want to open it. Here we go. There we go. Just get this brat. Oh, KVD 1.5 and Sugar Daddy. It's a great color, by the way. And let's just keep on walking over here. I don't think there's anything in there I want. Here we go. There's a rip and wrap in the package. Someone wanted fat wrap. I found you fat wrap, a down deep fat wrap. We gotta clean her up though. We'll clean that guy up. And a bunch of ooh, looky here. There's some rebels. There's some rebel crawls in there. Don't see anything crazy unique. There's a Demiki. We'll run that square bill. Some Matt Zuos. We're gonna have to do some bundles to move all this stuff out of my house. All right. Is this more top port? Oh, I found a Stacy. Somebody was wanting a Stacy. I found one. Look at there. Stacy 90 SP. Kind of a pro blue color. How about that? Uh, just some baby poppers. And see if there's any Smithwicks in here. Yes, sir. We have hit some rogues. There's a rogue right there. There's a super rogue. Look at this. That's a Rapala. Look at those two. Look at this old school husky jerk. Faux show. And look here. Is this a KVD? Is this a KVD? It is not. It's just a regular bomber long A. That's a good looking long A right there. All right. I think that's enough for a little bit. Let's run all this to saltwater X wraps. Ooh, I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. I got all kinds of stuff on my desk. I got the Lucky Crafts. Whew. So, and by the way, I'm doing a buyer's giveaway tonight. The buyer giveaway is a 6 cents bladed jig and a pack of trailers. Heard that. Last, I'm not, you know how poker goes, but last night I was up $1,800 and I come home dead even. It was not fun. All right, let's just start it off with some Lucky Craft. In the package, Lucky Crafts. We'll run a couple of them. All right, first Lucky Craft. LC RTO 1.5 BP Golden Shiner. What's up, Casey? Here we go. In a package. Lucky Craft LC RTO 1.5 BP Golden Shiner. Thank you, Casey. Next one, RTO 2.5 DD. This color is red eye. And here we go. 2.5 DD. Color is red eye. What's up, Crank Cave? Thank you, JJ. All right, here's a Pointer 100 SP. This color is called Pearl Shad. Pointer 100 SP in the package. Pearl Shad. It's a great looking color, by the way. Very natural. And it is on sudden death, guys. So at the end of 15 seconds, the highest bid wins. There's no. Thank you, Jim. There's going to be the clock does not add more seconds per bid. All right, let's see. Now here's an RTO 1.5 DD, same color, red eye. Ready? Here we go. Dude, you're so loud, Brooks. I don't know what is going on in your room. These kids can't play video games. They got to have sound effects and bang alert. I'm not sure I have a bang alert. Thank you, JJ. All right. Let's see here. Ooh. How about the old deep diver? This is one of my favorite colors. Did LC 3.5 XD, and this color is TO Shad. Here we go. 3.5 XD discontinued TO Shad. Now, if you want to crank out there 22 foot, this is the one. Very similar to the 6 Cents Cloud 9 series. Thank you, Garrett. All right, let's get back on the used bait train for a little bit. I'm just going to start grabbing random stuff. Somebody wanted a fat rat. Well, I got you one. I got to clean the hell out of it real quick. I think this sucker looks like it's been weighted. Please do worms. What kind of worms you looking for? What kind of worms are you looking for? Any plastic. All right. All right. This is a cleaned up really, really well. Someone has weighted this. Interesting. Here's a little deep down fat wrap. What's up, Jason? With the chartreuse bill on it. And I have to show you this. Someone has added some weight there. I do not have any 5-inch jerky J's or 7-inch in green shad. Unfortunately, I don't know why they quit making them, but I do not have any. Here we go. Here's this. I don't have gold. Rapala, deep down fat wrap, Finland, fire tiger, chartreuse bill on it. It's been weighted. Time man. Thank you, sir. No, I'm not done. Yes. I'm trying to sell baits, and all I hear is you and Neely making all kinds of racket. What's going on? I know you're in your room. We can hear you in your room through the phone. Sorry. Time man. Got it up here on my desk for you, bud. Yeah, I mean, whatever. All right. Here's a Rapala Husky Jerk. Rapala Husky Jerk. This one's in good shape. I'll be honest, I'm not a Husky Jerk guy. I don't even know if I can count how many times I've thrown a Husky Jerk. But this is the bigger size. And it's a gold, orange, gold, blue back here. Yes, I'll be in Knoxville. Oh, Husky Jerk. I believe it's the Husky Jerk 10. I'm gonna leave Friday, Jason. I'll be there Friday afternoon. $1. I just might as well sell $1 baits all night. I'm good with it. If y'all are. The what not giveth and the what not taketh away. All right. All right. Smithwick Rogue. Chrome. Blue back. Orange belly. Bro, I do have a jerking hat on. Jerking and jerking. Here we go. Do I have a Bango lure? I do not believe I have a Bango lure at the moment, but I can go. I'll have to go next time I'm going to the bait room. I'll go look. Beautiful color here, by the way. Just the fish catcher. Thank you, Hook and Face. I've had some in the past. Make sure you follow me. There's a good chance I can pull a couple. I've got a 10-inch one over here. This right over here, that's a Bango lure. That's a giant one. I'm not sure what it's worth. I'm not sure I need to sell it. Here's another Rapala. I don't think this is a Husky Jerk. I think this is a Rapala floating minnow. I don't see this one very often. It does not have hooks on it, but it's a pretty tough color to find. Gotta clean it up a little bit. Oh, see if it's got a number on it. It's I think it says Rapala floating 13. Rapala floating minnow 13. It's a pearl with a chartreuse back on it. Okay. Floating minnow 13. You like the prop one? I'll have to look. Here we go. Rapala floating 13. Pearl chartreuse back. It's in really good shape. I had to clean it up, but it's in good shape. Randers, thank you, sir. What do I do with that Corki? No, still interested in a Corki? It's the fish one. It's crazy how popular that bait is right now. Oh, let's get this stuff out of here. All right. Somebody wants big top water. It's going to be a pain in the butt to ship this, but here's an IMA big stick. Lost your ass at the barrel the other night. I almost did last night too, bud. Oh, you at the barrel. I was at the OG last night. I don't even want to talk about it. No, I don't think it would be worth it to buy a Corki mold if you're not using the same style plastic. What color is the DT20 I found? Blueback herring. Yeah, we'll get this thing shipped out somehow. I'm a big stick. Don't know what color, kind of like an American shit. This is a big sumbitch in top water. All right, ready? Here we go. I'm a big stick. Say that 10 times fast. That's what I tell my wife. I'm a big stick. It could be. It's hilarious. I do. I like the. I'm a top. Daryl's gonna take it down. Daryl, ain't no way you throwing this, but you might. All right. I gotta find a damn rod tube for that. It looks. Oh, I actually got a bag it'll fit in. Those are like $20 brand new. Now I gotta go find a special box for you, Daryl, so I can ship that off with the other baits. It's all good though, brother. All right, this is kind of here we go. This is a tsunami. It's like a Sammy. It's the Tsunami Walking Minnow. $5.99 was retail, and it is solid chrome. Here we go. Y'all keep it on retail. Tsunami. It's like a Sammy. That was $5.99, and the package is from 2010. Ty man, you the man. How about them Marshall County boys in this Sweet 16? Man, Tsunami was before Timu. They actually made good swim baits. Here we go. Here's another Smithwick Rogue. This is the big one. And Fire Tiger. No hooks or splits on this. Fire Tiger Pro Rogue. No hooks or split rings. Great dirty watercolor. Thank you, Hook and Face. All right, so the next bait I don't know much about, and somebody may get a really good deal on it. As long as you don't have laser lure, I do have a laser lure, Ryan, but it's a Rick Schreiber laser lure. I think it's in my tackle box. Oh no no no! How about this? I'm not going to sell this one. So this is the only laser lure I own. Come off from helicopter lures. Fuck Roland Martin. Check that laser lure. If I see Roland Martin at the classic, I'll call his ass out again. I want my damn dude. That is sick. His son is on Tik. So Rick Schreiber's son has been on TikTok and basically hustling baits. I'm saying my dad owns laser lures. If you want to buy a bunch, let me know. I might. Okay. So sent him a message. Yeah, I don't think that no Excaliburs, Dylan. Sure don't. I'm kind of. Excalibur out. Should have bought a bunch last fall because prices were kind of down, and then all of a sudden they went way up. All right, crankbait king, I'm gonna need your help. Maybe this is a jointed Rapala of some sorts, I believe. I gotta get the bill clean so I can read the bill. I don't see these very often, or either I pass them up. This would be more on the vintage side of things, I would assume. What is this? It says iron. This is a Rapala. Is this a jointed floated minnow? You selling the bone kick knocker? I can actually. I don't want to, but I don't know exactly the model Rapala this is, but it looks like a diving floating minnow. Maybe is that possible? Jointed. Let's roll it. Somebody get a good deal, I guess. 15 seconds, sudden death. Maybe selling a $25 bait here. I don't know. Looks like it might be a saltwater floating minnow or something like that. David's going to take it down for $2. Good deal. Crankbait King, you coming to the classic? Are you going to have a booth or are you just going to come hang out? If you're going. J13, jointed floated lure. Tell me the man got him a deal for $2. I have a feeling he got him a deal for $2. As always, I go by recently sold, not what people list things for. Be honest, there's a lot of people out there like selling any Rapala is $10 anymore. That is very true. Even a DT6 I found locally for $10.99. I'm like, good God. Glad I get a discount from Tackle Warehouse. This is in a really good shape. Here's the old Super Spook Junior Saltwater Gold Black Back. Here we go. David, I think you got a good deal, my friend. Gold Black Back Saltwater Super Spook Junior. Randers, thank you, sir. Speaking of the barrel, I almost went up to the barrel and played in that tournament. I'm going to take a little pause on hold'em for a while. It's the winter's over. It's time for me to fish. I just gotta get my boat checked out. All right, here's another Rapala. We're moving through this stuff pretty quick, guys. We might get another bait hunt before the night's over. I might even throw in a balsa bait or two. Would you guys want to see a balsa bait or two tonight? Any mini glides? I sure don't, bud. This is a little. It says Rapala. It's not a shad wrap. I don't think it's a tail dancer. But we're gonna put this up there. Minnow wrap. Thank you. JY, there's a Rapala minnow wrap. Here we go. Ooh. Dude, I am snake bit on tournaments. I've turned into kind of a cash game player, but cash game's a different animal, man. Like you gotta be on your game. And like last night, I was on my game. Dude, that's awesome. I will, buddy. I'll definitely I'll come find you. You send me a message. I'd like to get Junior into the archery. He's not a big hunting person. And you don't have to be into hunting to like archery, but he's in football mode. He's lifting weights now. He told me he can bench press 85, so I better watch the F out. All right, here's two. I believe these are Rapala shallow. I don't know. These are Rapala. Don't know what model they are. There's two of them. Here you go. Said I'm sure these are $7, $8 brand new, but you're going to get two of them. Oh, what I'm gonna do is make him do chores around the house. Still, I got some concrete blocks he can help pack. That'll put hair on your testes. Thank you, David. By the way. All right. How about another big top water? Here we go. Here's a cotton cordell pencil popper, chrome blue. Chrome blue. DB3 long cast. I don't have any. Chrome blue cordell pencil popper. Oh, a Rapala long cast. Hook and face is going to take it down for $3. Another bag here. And Darius, ooh, look here. Darius gave me some bags. Hmm, 54. Okay, baby. There's a baby Super Spook Junior that's been custom painted. So I guess this is a Zara puppy. There's some line on it. This is Zara puppy. Beautiful paint. You can see where it's painted by BER Customs. Very beautiful little guy. Did you grab the Blue Truce bomber to put up? Yeah. Here we go. I'll run it here in just a second. Zara puppy custom painted. So it's kind of like a thread fin color. Golly, the line's heavier than the bait. Thank you, Garrett. I think that's a Wren Lake special right there. That's what I think. The next BFL out of Paris that one's gonna be tough on me. I don't ever fish down that way, so I'll be running north. Shelbyville. Rapala broken back. I done ran that sucker. All right. This is a Bill Dance fat free suspending blue truce. And this isn't the holographic one. This is almost a matte finish. I haven't seen many of these. Uh, Man, that's a good looking bait. I may regret this. It's got Excalibur hooks on it, but let's run it. Go. I do sometimes. I do sometimes do some creek fishing. Hook and face. Congratulations. I didn't even realize I had that. That's why we go bait hunting. You're good, Cobb. If you really want one of those, if I find another one, Cobb, I'll take care of it. You take care. You always hook me up with some stuff. If I find another one, I'll take care of it. Here's a DT10 in full shad. Yeah, I like the smaller ones. DT10 full shad. Just the old Rapala DT10. Nothing fancy. I got the ones you gave me here somewhere. Oh, I'll put them up on the shelf. Yeah, I'll put the ones you gave me over on the Hall of Fame. Thank you, Randers. Mhm. I'm always going back and forth on bags, guys, just because I want to. It makes it easier to ship if I got them in the right size bag. shipping's been a nightmare. The post office has lost like 4 packages. Like I'll get everything. It might take me 2 days, but I get it all and bring it at once instead of making 4 trips. And I've had 3 packages of the same person. They just don't get scanned. I don't know what's going on. Well, I did get one back the other day. DT20 blueback herring. I got to clean her up. This one actually, I don't know. This one's got an issue. I don't think it's going. Never seen that. That's weird. Huh. All right, here's a DT20 and blueback herring, but I'm going to show you this. I'll still sell it. It's got this weird kind of, see that? It's not in the bait. It's like on the finish. Either that's the biggest hook rash. It's a weird hook rash on it. It's almost like the paint bubbled or something. I've never seen that on a Rapala. But here we go. Yes, one of them was JJ. It was not the original one. It was the other one. I think that's rubber worm melt, but it is a DT20. Could be a shark bite. Worm burn. Dude, I've thank you, Ty man. I've had stuff that I've sent to Nashville go somewhere else. And I don't mean go somewhere else like close by. I mean like ship to Nashville and go to Pennsylvania and take 2 weeks to get back to Nashville. I don't know why I wrote the number. Right, Ty man on that. All right. I'm gonna do something sneaky. It's time for a Corki fish. It's time for a Corki fish. This is the Corki fish L. So, and this color is Epi Dobby. And so this got the almost like the little baby bait fish on the ball. Elastomer material. Here we go. We started at $1. Hella bass baits. He was ready for it. The OG bait ball. Thank you, Randers. I am gonna write your name on the box, by the way. Actually, I'm gonna write it in Sharpie on the box. You know how to get that off. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. All right. Got a bunch of random shit over here. How about our Rapala BX Brat? Kind of a little bone crawl BX Brat. This is the 3. Here we go. BX Brat. They quit making one of the brats. I can't remember they quit making the 6 or the 3. I think these are really good baits that fly under the radar. And hey, Gil Pat, you made a first purchase. Golf clap for you. I'm going to send you a free bait with your purchase, my friend. Mid and big brats are discontinued. That's what I thought. Thank you, my friend Jay. Yeah, man, that's how we do over here. You make a first time purchase, whether it's $1 or $10, I'm going to send you a free bait. I'll find something in here to send you for free. Not that's broken, beat up. Like, here's a legit free bait for you. All right. Let's do a little Strike King action. Here's a 5XD in citrus shad. Striking 5XD citrus shad. I gotta go get my Sprite. You did, David. They made a really sneaky craw color. I really like. It's almost like a tomato red. Thank you, Garrett. I've heard the price of Strike King is going to go. Y'all get ready. This summer, you're going to see tackle prices really go up, especially since it seems like I'm not. This isn't political. This is just how it is. Anytime oil prices go up, Anything made with plasteel or plastic's going to go up. Spare my thoughts on the rest of series. Here we go. Series 4 in Sexy Shad. You see how that lip is? You can definitely tell the difference between that and a 5XD. Here we go. Series 4. Sexy Shad. Yep, that's true, Levi. Time in. I hope this weather holds pretty good. Oil was up 16, not good. No. I wonder what I hadn't looked at the price for silver or gold. All right, big crank guys. Z Boss 20 in grand. No, this is a Z Boss 25 in grand shad. This was really, really popular several years ago. Here we go. Z Boss 25 grand shad is the color. That right there is a Lake Gunnersville, Kentucky Lake Pickwick deep dive special. I think we got to do a giveaway here in a minute. Hook and face. Thank you, sir. We'll get you a big bag. Hook and faces. Got some big baits. Y'all gonna make me go get a balsa bait out tonight? About a Sunday. About a jaw jacker. Y'all paying attention? How about a jaw jacker? We're gonna run a jaw jacker real quick. Here we go, boys. Little jaw jacker. This comes straight from the East Tennessee Fishing Expo. I believe this is called the J3. This is a full, I will call it a bubblegum wrapper. I'm naming it. This is going to be called the bubblegum wrapper because it is pink in the full. Oh, looky here. I was saving this for the Boss Only show, but y'all been good tonight to me. So let's go. Here we go. 15 seconds. Jaw jacker. Handmade balsa bait. Little J3. It's a good looking guy. Hook and face. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That is brand new, never been fished. All right. Back to the table. How about a little spro frogage? A little spro frogage. This is the bronze eye popping frog. This is the junior size. And that's not dirt, that's powder. Yep, that was a good grab, I think, Froggy. Although I do got some original jaw jackers. Time in, there you go. Yeah. It's not only the tails, but I feel like it over time it makes those frogs softer. Like some spros, you can get and they're hard as a rock. Which some, you know, and that powder just softens it up. Let's get back to the cranking. How about another Z-Boss 25? I don't know the exact color name of this. It's a chartreuse, kind of blue back on it. Yeah, I agree, Hellabash. You'll get some that are like I've got some of the whites that seem really stiff, or the green pumpkin ones that are really stiff. Baby powder. I mean, I guess you could put monkey butt powder on it too. It's actually a real thing, but just any kind of baby powder. Here we go. This is a sexy freaking color. Yes, I would agree on that. I had a snake skin one, and it was pretty rocky. You know what I'm saying? Ty man, you gonna take him as the boss. Put it in a big bag. Yeah. I can't say all my frogs, all of them sink, but I've had a few that did not like staying on top of the water. And then I'll get some good ones. Ty man, you're getting a pile over here. All right, Strike King. Here we go. This is a 6XD chartreuse sexy shed, a good one. Where actual chartreuse in it. 6XD chartreuse sexy shed. A lot of the new chartreuse sexy sheds, dude, there's hardly any chartreuse in them. I do like the new elite colors. A lot of the stuff that Mike Russell's doing is really good. Rander's last second swipe on that. Holy cow! I was ready to call somebody else's name. We gotta do something special for number 69. What do you think, guys? Should we get another balsa bait for number 69? Or start the Lucky Craft? I think we'll do a Lucky Craft. Here we go. Here's a 2-for-1 deal here. Deep crankbaits. Here's two Bass Pro XPS deep cranks and some craw colors. Yeah, it is. Two. So you kind of got like I will say olive phantom green and a phantom brown XPS deep cranks. All right. 2-for-1. These are look good. You know, Bass Pro takes some shit, but they make some pretty decent baits. I'm not gonna lie. You got the little crawl painted on the bills here. I mean, for $5, why wouldn't you think you hook and face? Out of all the stuff tonight, that'd be the one bait that someone goes, dude, I caught my freaking PB on that thing. The old Bass Pro bait. It always happens that way. And it's a lot of their stuff gets discontinued. Dude, I guarantee you that will catch them on the Ozarks. Uh, let's do it for Skeet. Here we go. This is the LC 1.5 Delta Crazy Red Crawl with Skeet Reese on the package. Do not see this very often. Usually it's always in Skeet's bait. Here we go. LC 1.5 Delta Crazy Red Crawl with Skeet on the package. Who's also selling his champion bass boat for $50,000 if anybody's interested. Thank you, Froggy. You know what? Let's run another Lucky Craft. How about maybe the best fish catching color in here? Silent RTO 1.5 TO Chartreuse. The LC RTO 1.5 TO Chartreuse. Here we go. I can't afford it, Martin. I'll be honest though, I'll take my older Triton over that champ. Levi. No, it ain't purple and yellow. It's chartreuse black back. Good one too. Absolutely. Thank you, Levi. All right, what other lucky crafts we got in here? How about the same color? How about an LC 2.5, LC 2.5, LC 2.5, and Delta Red Crazy Crawl? Here we go. It's that time of year for that red crankbait. Lucky Craft LC 2.5 Delta Red Crazy Crawl. I will say that 2.5 size, I don't catch as many, but I catch bigs on this one. Thank you, Jim. Good. Speaking of 2.5, Katawachi Special Strike King 2.5 Chartreuse Blackback. I don't think this is Katawachi Special, which was named after KVD where he was fishing there at the Bassmaster Classic. Brian and Kay made a first purchase. Thank you, Brian. I'll get you a free bait and your package as well. Thank you, sir, for shopping with the bait man tonight. I've heard. I've heard OHIV is not very good either. Through the grapevine, I've heard it is just gotten way too much pressure and way too many lasers shined on the fish. Josh Jones done caught them all. Here's another KVD 2.5. That is neon bluegill. Now, this is one of them striking colors I think they did a good job with. Neon bluegill 2.5. Thank you, Randy. Thanks for the share, B. Moskoff. I'm guessing that might be my old buddy Boris. I have not seen you in a long time, if I am correct on that. Y'all ready for another giveaway? We should do another giveaway. 37 people in here. It's okay. We'll get some more people in here. Let's do a giveaway. What's Bait Man got to give away? Bait Man has got. Dude, it's been a minute, my friend. What is the story on the Strike King Purple Freak Show color, Baxter? Okay. Let's get this giveaway and I'll answer that. Here we go. I'm going to give away a pack. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give away 2 packs. I'm going to give a pack of some 6 Cents Flush and bubble gum and a bubblegum pack of 6 Cents Aussie. I made an order from 6 Cents last week, and I don't know, I ordered too many. I thought I just ordered one of each. So my mistake is your gain. So some bubblegum chatterbait trailers and some flush so you can jerk it or you can put it behind a chatterbait. I really like the Aussie. Great trailer, by the way. All right, so let's go up giveaway number follower giveaway. That's what it is. Follower giveaway. And tonight's buyer giveaway is going to be a you pick on the 6 Cents Jigsaw. You get to pick. I don't have many colors, but you get to pick the color and size. So there we go. Bubble gum for everybody. All right, story on the Purple Freak Show. So a guy that works for Strike King, his name is Lynn Schlittke. Great guy, a veteran, a dude I totally respect. Used to work for Pradco. He was my sales rep. And so he had Pittman Creek's account. And so he said, Pittman Creek, he came up to me, he said, Baxter, Pittman wants some special Strike King colors. He said, come up with half a dozen. So I went to work with Mike Russell and we did like a morning dawn. We did a beautiful smallmouth bass that I'm telling you, if you ever see it. And we did a color that was 4600, that rattle trap color that's kind of an orange or gold and white. And we did Purple Freak Show, and there was another couple colors. And Strike King or Pittman said they only wanted Purple Freak Show, and then there was another color too. And so that's how that came about. So I told them, so we got that, and it was you could only buy them from Pittman Creek. So, all right, Lucky Craft Stacy 90 SP version 2. This is a deep jerk. Yeah, those Menendez colors. Did you know that? I shouldn't say this. Pittman Creek never gave Mark $1 for making those special colors. I'll just let Lucky. Yes, it was. Thank you, JJ. As I got to talking. What's up, there, Flag? I just kind of think that's kind of crazy to use Mark's name and name, image, and likeness. Does this sound familiar? An NIL and not give a guy any money. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't being greedy, but uh, if someone wants to use Bateman's color or name, image, likeness, they gonna be paying me some money. Purple Haze Huddleston, I would like to see that. All right, here's an old. This is a 6XD. And so this is another variation that happens is this is a citrus shad color, but not every citrus shad is built the same. This has got to be an old one where there's lots of blue definition on this. This is the ones I like. Citrus shad 6XD, but see how blue it is? It's you get a lot of them that's almost like a light green, but man, I like that one. Here we go. 6XD. I would damn, maybe it's a Rattling 6XD. I don't know. Thank you, Gil Pat. Dude, why is it when I start doing whatnot, all of a sudden I get every notification from every app? Like I'm getting an app. No, this is a notification to let you know you're getting a notification. Okay, I see something below me that's wild. You guys like Megabass X Crank? Oh no, I can't believe this. Ooh, how about a DT6 in the box? DT4. What is this? Ooh, that's a little river sea bait you don't see much. There's another KVD 2.5. Here's some kind of Little John KO. Get them some to get out of here. This is a good box of stuff. We'll just sell this whole box. I don't give a damn. Lucky crap. Oh, giveaway winner. Giveaway winner is hey, Captain Hunter 88. Thank you, sir. Any super dupers? Not that I know of. All right, here we go. In the box, LC 3.5 XD Pearl Threadfin Shad. Here we go. Lucky Craft 3.5 XD TO on it. 3 point pearl threadfin shad, one of their better colors. This is a deep diving crank, runs about 20 foot. Oh, Brandon Hunter here on Kentucky Lake has about one FLW event on that. Thank you, Hook and Face. I don't know who painted this. This is some kind of 2.5 blank. So here's a Strike King 2.5 next to it. Somebody's custom painted this, but it rattles. I didn't, but I saw him win. Burge is a good dude. This is wild. Burge has been putting a hurting on the weights. Dog is bulked up. Would not want to piss him off. Here we go. Custom painted, some kind of 2.5 blank. That's a beautiful. Really, I don't know if I should have sold this. It's got some gold in here and purple and red. Dude, that's nasty. Thank you, Gil Pat. I did not get to watch. I was working on my truck. I like Zach. I've been friends with him for a long time, and he's a good dude. He's a damn good fisherman. And he didn't come from daddy's money. Literally, he made the Everstart Championship and he won it, and that's really what took off his career. All right. Natural Brim 2.5, Strike King 2.5, and Natural Brim. Dude, he kills some ducks. I don't mean like a few. He's he is a duck hunting machine. Natural Brim 2.5. Do I have a throwback cheat code? I sure don't. Sure don't. I really kind of stay away from throwing those big glide baits on here because everybody asks for them and nobody buys them. So, but I don't have one. I'd like to. Who knows? Who knows what I come back with from the Bassmaster Classic? Rapala guys in here. We got a lot of Strike King out here. Get some good deals. Speaking of Rapala, how about a DT? I've just got a lot of this color. I don't know why. DT6. DT6 Rapala. Full shad. Yeah, DT6 Rapala. 45 people in here. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to try to get to about 100 and something baits sold tonight. That's right, Brad. Thank you, Randy. I got something really cool here. I hadn't seen in a long time. This is a river to sea crankbait. It's not a tactical DD. This is a river to sea. They call it the Snub 68 or Snub Crank 50 from river to sea. And you'll notice it's got the old L bill, kind of like that would be on a Strike Pro Bubba or the Hybrid Hunter. It's got a knocker in it. So this is designed to push away the grass. Don't see these very often. Here we go. The little Snub 50 River to Sea. Got one knocker in it. Weight transfer. This is definitely a finesse grass bait. It's not very big. It's like a mini hybrid hunter. Yo, Pat, thank you, sir. Thank you for being a first time customer today. You never know what bait man is going to find or bring out. Yeah. What's grass? We ain't got none here on Kentucky Lake. I would almost take Kentucky Lake getting grass over Tennessee winning a national championship in football. I said what I said. Here's something you don't see every day on the Baitman stream, and I'm gonna have to do this two at a time. Two Guggen Squad crankbaits. Two Guggen Squad crankbaits. Let's go. Two Guggen Squad crankbaits. I'm just trying to get rid of them. I'm just trying to get rid of them. You do not see this every day. Thank you, Brian. $2 a piece. It is what it is. Don't let Hella fool you. He will sell anything to make $1. Yeah, no kidding, Kyle. All right. Let's do something respectable now. Here's a DT4 in shad. That's right. DT4 and shad. This is much more respectable than a Guggen Squad bait. We've sold a lot of what we dug out. We might have to go. Y'all want to go do another bait dig here in a minute? Dang, Gilpad, thank you so much, man. What's up, Punch Fishing? Guess what I gave away tonight? Punch, I gave away a pack of hot up Judy fish, a JDM bait. What's going on with my kids? They're like screaming. I actually have tried them. A friend of mine come in my boat and he was throwing it and it looked pretty good. It had a decent rolling action. It's different. It's different. How about a KVD 1.5 and sexy shad? Chartreuse sexy shad KVD 1.5. That's a good one. It's got the good amount of chartreuse on it. I don't know what the hell this thing is. 1.5 chartreuse sexy. Dude, I got some hot up swim baits. Actually, a bunch of them. I've had for a while. Hey, Gilpat, you know what I'm going to do? Your free bait, I'm going to give you a 1.0 Strike King. That'll go. That's your free bait since you're a new time buyer. I do think the Striking 1.5 has a tendency to run a little bit deeper. I don't know. You know, they don't advertise it, but I have a feeling on that. Here's some kind of 1.5 blank. It's kind of like a bone chartreuse blue. Pretty good looking. No problem, man. I like taking care of guys. I saw that laying there. I'm like, well, why don't I just give him the pair? That's a good looking. It's got some rattle into it. Very solid, custom painted, 1.5. I mean, you guys know chartreuse and blues are going to catch. Looking face, thank you. Alright. You guys want more cranks, jerks? Here's another 1.5 blank. Stop. Someone's put some triple grips on it, kind of a chrome chartreuse. This one's silent. I'm not so sure this isn't a Lucky Craft, but I feel like they made this color at one time. Here we go. There's a Strike King Sugar Daddy. There's a Bomber Square A. Anybody Ozuri Topwater. Thank you, sir. Man, you rolling tonight. All right. Get about 10 more baits and we'll go on the bait hunt again. You guys will let me know what you're kind of looking for. I know some guys have wanted some Baglies. Uh, here we go. Another KVD 1.5. Sugar Daddy. Beautiful color. Believe it or not, this is a decent largemouth color. Mimics the old yellow perch. But I like that it's translucent. Kind of actually has more of a baby smallmouth bass vibe. Froggy, thank you, sir. All right. I don't know what this is. It's like a little midget sexy dog. It looks like maybe it's an academy deal, but I don't know. It doesn't have H2O on it, but some kind of stumpy top water. We'll run this thing. Somebody knows what it is, let me know, but it's just some kind of stumpy top water. Maybe good for schooling fish. It's got a little rattle in it. I don't know. I'm stumped. Tom Man says no problem. He'll take it. What else I got on my desk over here? Oh, I got a lot of stuff on my desk I didn't even see. Got all these shad wraps I got from earlier. Here we go. This is a shad wrap. I believe this is a number 7 in blueback herring. Discontinued color. May have been shad wrap, blueback herring shad wrap 7. I went and ate Japanese food tonight. I worked on my truck. Took the family to hibachi, and my stomach. You know what I'm saying? I'm fixing to have. Fixing to drop old fat boy before too long. My toilet's gonna look like Hiroshima. I just made a mess. Here's a rebel crawl. Old school rebel deep crawl. This is the big crawl. It says on the bill. Rebel big crawl. This one's in good shape too. Beautiful looking bait. Man, that's OG. Yeah, I got the bubble guts. Here we go. Rebel big crawl. Man, my dad used to have so many of these when I was growing up. He threw the hell out of them. But man, looks as good, if not better, than anything Live Target's ever done. Thank you, sir. All right, lipless guys. Here is the OG Yozuri Rattling Vibe in Fire Tiger. OZ, here we go. Rattling Vibe, Fire Tiger. Why are our dogs raising hell? God dang. If it ain't the kids, it's my dogs. Thank you, Casey. Casey knows those things freaking smash. Need that hat? Well, I'll tell you what. Uh, Search up Kentucky Lake Thread Company. You can, I believe, you can buy it through the TikTok shop. Go follow them on TikTok, Kentucky Lake Thread Company, and you can go to their TikTok shop and you can buy the jerkin hat, or you can go to their website. I actually just need to get Jordan to make some. If you guys be interested in some jerkin hats, I'll get 3 or 4 of them. We'll put her up on Whatnot. It's glass shad wraps. I've got a few of them here. I got 3 colors. Here's the old glass shad wraps. Beautiful bait. Look at this one right here. So they got a different style. These actually cast a lot better than the balsa ones. Got a little different action. Any tumbleweeds or no live bait need? I sure don't, man. Sure don't. I did sell a Corki earlier. Here we go. Glass shad. Don't know what color. Kind of almost not quite perch. It almost looks like a little sauger. I don't know if I'm gonna make it too much longer if my stomach keeps rolling. Thank you, Hook and Face. All right. You guys be interested in any jigs tonight? If I can go find some jigs. G- Gold black back. This is a big. How much for glide baits? I don't think you can afford them. Because they're not for sale. This is a, let's see. This is a bigger one. Ireland gold black back. I think this is a number 7 glass shad. To be honest, those glide baits, those are ones I fish with, and they're not for sale. Thank you, Hook and Set. Do you have the other gold spook style bait? This guy? Uh, Maybe I didn't grab it. Was it big? I sold a Super Spook Junior. That was gold. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about this little Yozuri? Here we go. This is a little Yozuri topwater. Little Yozuri hollow gold. Man, this is like the size of like a Sammy 65. No, I'm definitely not catching 10 pounders, but they do catch fish. Those are actually fish everything glide baits. They'll have a booth at the Bassmaster Classic. But that's the OG paperweight. Dang. Thank you, JJ. I mean, I'll show it to you just a second. Thanks, man. I just buy and sell a lot of tackle. So I actually got this one from Aaron Lewis. This was actually one of his, and I've caught several fish on it. But this is the OG Fish Everything paperweight. Now he calls it the taxi shad, but he's bringing the paperweight back with the rubber tail. You'll see that at the Bassmaster Classic. But yeah, this one's caught several fish for me. Caught a few big ones with Matt Robertson, and I just I've just got them here because I ain't got a good storage for my boat, but this is my favorite glide that you'll probably never see for sale again. This is the Shizzard, and this is a bad son of a bitch, is what it should be called. I should bring this back. I need a mold made of this bait right here. I love the joint. It's not a real wide joint. It's very fluid, but that big head, mm, mm. And this is a cool one. This is my buddy Kurt Mitchell. This is called the War Panda Nug. Dude, this is a good bait. So uh I swam this finally a week ago, and dude, this thing has a killer swim to it. It's very similar to that Shizzard. Uh but I love that big eye on it. I love the paint on here. Dude, and this is priced good. It's right at $100. Maybe a little bit more. But they're all handmade, hand painted by Kurt. That's a crazy nasty little glide that's really flying under the radar. Oh God. And then I just did a clutch eco back here. Nothing crazy. All right, let's sell some more baits. Here's a little glass, a little pearl white hologram glass Shad Rat 5. War Panda baits. Brad, look him up on Instagram. War Panda. It's called the Nug. He's always dropping them. Well, I'm gonna say always, but little glass Shad Rat Pearl 5. Someone get in here for $1 or two. Hook and Faith has had a nice night grabbing them $2 buys. And I appreciate it. All right. I think we're gonna go bait hunting. I think we're gonna go bait hunting for a little bit. Or I'm gonna reach back here and pull out a LC 2.0 D10 chartreuse, TO chartreuse blue. So this is similar to like a deep little end style bait. The D-10. Here we go. In the package. LCD10 TO chartreuse blue. Thank you, Casey. And how about this guy? You don't see these much anymore. This is a good one. This is the flat CBMR. They call this winter crawl, but dude, this one will kick some ass this time of year. You got your classic chartreuse kind of black back, but it's got a little bit of brown crawl on it. Ooh. And this is a matte finish color. Here we go. I don't even think they make this one anymore. Flat CBMR winter crawl. I like the flat CBDR too. Mm. They made some freaking good baits. Thank you, Jim. Let's see here. How about RTO 2.5 in TO crawl, RTO 2 LC, RTO 2.5 TO crawl. Here we go. Hellabass. Is he going to get it? Hellabass. I'm going to bring this to you. Is that okay? Can you select local pickup and I'll just bring it to you in Knoxville? How about that? We go with that? Sounds good to me. Save on that shipping. Here is another LC 2.5. This color is called Gold Pumpkin Seed. I think this is a newer one. Here we go. LC 2.5 Gold Pumpkin Seed. And then I'll run these next two Lucky Crafts, and we might go fill up some more if you guys want some more Luckies. Thank you, Jim. Pointer 100. This is called Misty Shad. Beautiful color. Pointer 100 and Misty Shad. Great jerkbait. One of the goats in the jerkbait world. I love that color. Just almost kind of reminds me of a skipjack, if you want to be honest. Randers, thank you, sir. Dude, Slender 127, nasty. All right, here's another LC 2.0 D10 in Aurora Citrus. I love that color. Here we go. LC 2.0 D10 Aurora Citrus. So this is kind of like in between the 1.5 or 2.1.5 and 2.5 DD. Hook and face, thank you, sir. All right, let's go hunt for some more baits. See if I can. I got a few things on my. Oh, let's run this guy real quick. Here's a little old school bomber square A. This is a small bait, small square bill, chartreuse and blue. For reference, here's a 1.5 size crankbait. Little chartreuse powder blue square A. Great little pond bait right here. Just a little finesse offering for a square bill. And thank you, Mr. Gilpack. Get some more bags out here. Gonna have to buy some more. Looks like. Oh, that's great. Just broke my. Now, where's my damn? I'm discombobulated. Any crappie stuff? No, sir. Oxbow Brim. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Tom. I may have to get me some extra boxes at work. All right. Oh, here's one more thing. Here you go. Here's a Rattling Rapala Rattling Wrap in red crawdad 07 red crawdad Rattling Wrap. Here we go. In the box. Rattling Wrap 07 red crawdad. Randy, thank you, sir. All right, let's go walk around. See if there's some more stuff we can find. You can find a damn. Let me find a box here. I've got one. Uh, any shaky heads? Yeah, what size you want, dog? We'll find you some. Look at here. This is the wall. Look at this guy. Oh, that's nasty. Here's my assigned OSP. By the way, I've got a 3/16. Man, I don't know. I'll have to look. It'll be in one of these boxes. How about any of that stuff you want? I mean, I can sort it out for you. Look at all these scroungers. Anybody want these God, these are the good ones. Look at all these scroungers. These are look at all these swing heads in here. I need to do something with all these. I need to sort all this stuff out. I'm sure you would. I got a box in here with a bunch of them. And I mean, a bunch of them. Look at all these hooks and terminal tape, all this tungsten weights I got to get. I got to sort all this out before I sell it. That's the problem because I want to make sure I'm selling. Look at all these football jigs. Look at that. It's a little living rubber football jig. We got to have a jig show. This shit I got to move. And here we go. Let's run some of these. Let's get in this box. Oh, did y'all see that? Also, there was something in there that you do not see every day. Shaky heads. Look at all these. Holy shit! I gotta sort all these. This. I'm taking this box, and we're gonna sell some jigs. Let's sell some jigs real quick. You wanna know why? Jig. Look at here. Look at that. You know what's in here? Is 6 cents football jigs. I'm assuming. Check that out. I'm going to Brad. There's three of them in here, black and blue. Have you ever seen a pack of 6 cents football head jigs? And these are old. These are probably Casey selling these out of his dorm apartment. Because there's the packaging. Here we go. Let's sell these. I believe these are half ounce. All three. Old school. Three football jigs. In an old 6 cents packaging. I'm assuming these were like pre. Thank you, Brad. Like pretty big timing. All right, let's sell some of this stuff in here. I'm gonna sell some of these booyah jigs. I'm gonna sell these two at a time. I'm gonna try to put the right sizes together. All right, here we go. Two booyah pigskin jigs, half ounce. The color is called River Crawl. Two booyah pigskin jigs. I didn't know either. I hope they're damn good looking football jigs. Two booyah pigskins, half ounce football jigs. This is the Alton Jones deal where he won the classic on these things. Half ounce river crawl, which is kind of like a black and blue with a little brown. Thank you, Hunter. And it's like $1.50 jig. That's a good deal. Which I don't think these were really expensive anyway. I think they're like $3 back in the day. We'll try to sell this box of jigs and we'll go back on some real bait hunting a little bit. And let's see what else is in. Ooh, was that a damn Stanley? Look at here. A damn Stanley half ounce jig. Here we go. 2 Stanley jigs, 2 half-ounce, black and blue, old Stanley jig. And Dan, this is the best stroking jig ever made. Here we go. 2 Stanley jigs. If you don't know what stroking a jig is, I have to get my buddy Bill Schrader on here to explain, but it's something we kind of come up with here on Kentucky Lake, and they like that style jig. Mr. Gilpat, thank you, sir. Trying to find some more Stanley spinner baits. 32 people in here. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. Remember, if you buy something tonight, you're going to be eligible for the buyer's giveaway. You get to pick a 6-cent jigsaw bladed jig. All right, let's. Oh man, I just found more. What do these have? Oh, 5/16. All right, here we go. Here's 2 more Stanley jigs, black and blue, 5/16. 5/16 Stanley jigs. You get 2 of them. 5/16 Stanleys. Let's see. Around. And thank you, Brad. I'll put these in a little bag by themselves. As y'all saw, I've got a ton of jigs I got to sort out. And shaky heads. Dude, I probably got 500 shaky heads. Let's go pick a few things out. I want 3/4 ounce spinner baits. You know what, David? I might. Speaking of spinner baits, I got a whole bag full. Down here. Who makes this? I wish I had some 3/4 ounce Stanley wedges. Here we go. Hey, who remembers this deal? You want to ever see the spinner baits with this style blade? Who makes this? Stanley ad rattles. Okay. Can't Anyone seen any of this before? It's got the it's like double bladed. I don't even know who makes that. Somebody's tied it on. Huh. That's crazy. I've got 2 of these things. And I don't think it's not a Lucky Strike Trickster. I don't know what it is. I got 2 of them. You know what? We'll sell them. 2 of these crazy spinner baits. Here we go. You got, I'm assuming they're half ounce. You got a white one, and you got like a shad one. They get these double. I feel like I should know what this is. It makes rattle all kinds. Brian K. He takes it down. He's going to get both of them. Feel like that might be a sneaky little deal that I need to figure out. But those things thump like a madman. All right. Let's figure out any more good spinner baits. Ooh, what's in this? Did I just find a war eagle? I sure did find a war eagle. Here we go. War eagle. A blueback herring war eagle. Skirt needs to straighten out a little bit. Little blueback herring, war eagle spinner bait. I guarantee this one's pretty Pradco. Blades aren't bad. Probably just clean your blades up. Here we go. War eagle spinner bait. Blueback herring. I believe that one's 3/8. Doesn't quite feel like a half. Not the screaming eagle. Thank you, Gil. Man, the rest of these I'm just gonna have to pull out and figure out. I think those are heart spinner baits back here. But those are easy to get to when you said spinner bait. And put this in a little bag for Gil. It's almost 10 o'clock. I like to usually go for more, but I think I'm fixing to call it a night. I'd like to keep going. Should I sneak in another balsa bait? Yeah, daylight savings times kicked my ass. All right. Let's see if we can find some stuff real quick. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. Hook and Face says he wants another balsa bait. Let's see what else we can find. Dude, I'm telling you, if I don't drop this deuce, it's gonna be bad news. Let's see what kind of lipless we got in this box. Pick the Winter Classic. Hmm. Uh, it's gonna be a scalper. It's gonna be a scalper. Dude, I'm about to whip my little girl's tail. Ooh, look here. Here's a lipless box. There might be some good stuff in here. Look, we got some really good rattle traps. Neely! Good God, my daughter's running a freaking 5K upstairs. Got some good rattle traps here. That's a beautiful color. Let's do some rattle trap. Don't see that color very often. This is one of my all-time favorites. Chrome blue and orange. How about a Roku shad? Yeah. If I don't know how many of these I can sell because I can't get them untangled. Here you go. Here's a red eye shad. There's a good red eye shad. I really want some of these over here. There's a Lucky Craft I really want. Look at that guy. Look at this rattle trap. Any mega bass stuff? Nah. Nah. I don't sell that stuff. I want these Lucky Crafts right here. Gosh damn. What a mess. I really want this one right here. We almost got it. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo. T.O. Gill. Let's see what else. I'd like to get that rooster shed. There's a good chartreuse Texas shed red eye in there. It's got any more regular old rattle trap. Hmm. Oh, gold like that. There you go. So we're gonna try to sell these two at a time. Need another 3/4. Ooh, here's a good looking one. Look at that. Sell the old gold one. Do you have any pro traps with the Elantra? I don't. Bundle the whole box. I can't do it for $1. Here we go. That's a freaking good looking trap. I want another 3/4 ounce to go with that one. This is one of my favorites. This is what I call it Lake Fork Special. You know what? I'll just get the one that's, let's get an old school red craw here. Here we go. We're gonna have a little bundle of rattle traps. Let's get another gold one. Get another gold rattle trap. You just got to keep fucking checking them. That's the only thing you can really do. Oh, looky here. Is that an Excalibur? You damn right. You damn right. You never know what you're gonna find. Yeah, I got gold black back. I got it. I'm gonna try to run two of them. You know, fucking loud. I hope you're not by your sleeping baby when I'm doing this. Come on, good grief. See, if you shake it enough, they'll come out. If you notice, I shook that one. Come the hell on, Bobby. Oh, damn it, Bobby. It literally, the hook went into the split ring of the other bait. Come on. Hold on, I'm going to put my phone down. Put my phone down. God damn. Oh. And now we hooked on other bait. I just got your ass free. There we go. There we go. Somebody's put some good ass hooks on here. All right. Someone's put some good hooks on that rattle trap. That is not regular rattle trap hooks. All right. So we got two golds, two 3/4 ounce, two crazy halves, a Lucky Craft. All right. I'll come look at you later. Oh, looky here. Someone asked for rogues. I just found a bunch of freaking rogues. Looky here. Smithwick rogues. Damn, son. And of course, they're all freaking. Here we go. Let me get these rogues. Oh, I found a damn Stacy 90 in here. Oh, there's the big X wrap. Hell yeah, this is a good box here. There's just another Stacy 90 and a big X wrap. Let's get these rogues. Man, there's some good ones in here. Look at that guy. That's an old one. It's an old daddy right there. Put this up here. Another big husky jerky. Here we go. Old chrome blue. I want these big guys. Oh, floating rogue. God damn, these mother. Here's another old rogue. Trying to get this big one. They just ain't coming on. Yeah, I know, Brad. There you go. There's another rogue. I really want that big son of a bitch. But I guess it's not going to happen. What is this? Oh, this is a pointer 78. Yes, sir. All right. There's a live pointer. I'm done with that box. Let's see. Ooh, there's some old school rattle traps, and then I'm done with rattle traps right now. Let's see what else is in. Might find a Bagley in here. Yes, we did. Look at here. This is an amazing color with a broken ass bill. I am going to save that and put a new bill. Looky here. Looky here. Bagley DB3. It's not perfect. Dude, this is an old one. The Bagleys have been found. Looky here. Look at there. Somebody's weighted it, but it still catch fish. Here's another Bagley, DB3. This one in good shape. There we go. There's another DB3. Now these have been weighted, by the way. So there's another Bagley. Any interest in these? There's a Busby. Ooh. God dang, more rattle traps. There we go. There's a Stripper Spook Junior. That's good enough for the rest of the night. I'm try to get rid of all these. Been hunting baits. I'm getting actually kind of getting low on stuff. All right, here we go. Remember buyers giveaway. All right, let's run. We'll just start right here. Pointer 78 SP. Not sure what color. I'll say that's Misty Shad, maybe. Here we go. Pointer 78 SP. I'm fixing to have to jump off here. My little girl will not be quiet. Here we go. JJ, you won it for $1. Great deal. All right, let's just get to the buyer's giveaway. Let's go run the buyer's giveaway. I'll get it. Buyer's giveaway is running. No, dude, that's a hell of a deal, JJ. And I am not upset about that at all. My daughter is not going to bed and not listening to my mom's or wife. So we're running the buyer's giveaway. So if you bought something out, number one, I really appreciate it and thank you so much. Number two, once this thing is over, you get to pick out a 6 cents bladed jig for yourself. So here's what I got. So we got a half ounce. This is the one I actually got for myself. This color is Morning Dawn, which I think it's more closer to the cold shad jackhammer. So that's the Jigsaw. So I got it in a half and 3/8. And then I've got this fire crawl. They call this one Wild Lava Crawl. I've got it in a half and 3/8. And then I've got this guy right here. This is Green Pumpkin Gill. I believe I only got that 3/8. Could be wrong. No, I got 3/8 and a half. So winner of the buyer giveaway, get you to pick one out. I think Dick's Sporting Goods has these now. So dealers got these first. I do love the Jigsaw minnow. That's a badass trailer. So I had to get me some of those. I got white ones and red ones, and then had to get the pink Aussie for that. So winner of the buyer's giveaway, you get your pick. What's been going on, hype man? Our Vols are doing bad, so we'll give it a few minutes. I've got there you go. What did you pay for it? I've seen some guys. I've seen a guy that bought a bunch of them when they dropped it, and he was selling for 30 a piece on whatnot. I'm not going to do that to people. I am not going to do that. It's a difference between finding tackle and on marketplace and then just blatantly ripping people off. Dude, once tackle where I promise you, tackle warehouse. Run that purple trap. Okay. The T.O. Gill. All right, T.O. Gill. We're running. T.O. Gill, Lucky Craft, LV RTO 150. T.O. Gill. This might be the last one I got. Actually, I got one in the package somewhere. That's not bad at all, hype man. Not bad at all. Randers, thank you so much, man. All right. That's not bad at all. That's a good deal. I thought maybe I just didn't want you paying $30 secondhand. They're like Dick's Sporting Goods and Tackle Warehouse. They should have them. I would say Tackle Warehouse have them this week. And disclaimer: I haven't thrown mine yet. I'm a jackhammer guy, and I know I wear the 6 cent shirt. Love 6 cents. I will say the Jigsaw trailer is badass. Freaking 6 pounder tested. So, all right, let's go ahead and run this buyer's giveaway. Draw the winner. Is going to be Jim. Okay, Jim. Which color do you want? Jim, which color? Do you want Morning Dawn, which is basically a white with some pink? Do you want uh, half or 3/8, Jim? Half or 3/8? You know what? You're a dang good man, Jim. That's the one I like the best myself. Thank you so much. There you go. Free jigsaw out to Jim. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm gonna try it. Whew, my hair is. You know what? If Zach Burge can catch him with a hairline like this, I feel good about myself. Let's go, Zach. Congrats, buddy. Next Sunday, if I'm back in time from Knoxville, it's going to be the Bossa show. I am going to run a couple shows throughout the week. I'm going to try Tuesday and it'll be Tuesday and Thursday or Wednesday. We're going to do baits at brunch. So we'll just be moving around stuff. But thanks again so much, guys. I'll get all this packed up. I'll see y'all again. Definitely hang out with me on YouTube and we'll do a little tour of the Classic Expo. Y'all have a good one. Let's go raid somebody if they're up.